Hi everyone and welcome to another painting tutorial. So today I'm going to take you through how I painted the armor seen here on my Arch Knight for my Cities of Sigmar army. So as you can see, I've already applied a base coat of an even mix of black metal and thrash metal by scale 75. So yeah, just a couple of thin coats of those metallics over the entirety of the armor, and now as you can see I'm just using some ABADDON black and LAHMIAN medium. And just a little bit of water added in there as well. So just looking to shade all of the recesses over the entirety of the armor. So after giving the ABADDON black a little bit of time to dry, I'm going to move on to AKHELIAN green contrast and contrast medium. Again, looking at about a 50-50 mix of this. And as you can see as well, just being quite selective with where I place the AKHELIAN green contrast, as I didn't want it to take up the entirety of the armor. So again, just mostly following the recesses and stippling a little bit over some of the armor panels. So with the AKHELIAN green contrast now dry, I decided to use some Mantis Warriors green contrast and contrast medium, just to create a sort of moss-like effect. Certainly one of my favourite contrast paints, especially of the second range of contrast paints that came out. And I found that it blended really nicely with the AKHELIAN green as well. So at this stage I was already really happy with how the armor was looking, so I decided to move on to some highlights. So using heavy metal by scale 75, and as you can see, not a lot of paint on my brush, and just looking at using some more stippling techniques to just gradually build up the highlights on the armor. So as an additional highlight, I'm going to use speed metal by scale 75, and really just following over the raised areas and picking out some random little scratches here and there. And just as a final touch, just to add a little bit more weathering to the armor, I'm using some NIHILAKH oxide, one of the technical paints by Citadel, mixed with just a little bit of LAHMIAN medium and a touch of water as well. As I found that NIHILAKH oxide can be quite thick to use on its own, so it is sometimes preferable, depending on what you're working on, just to add a little bit of medium to it and a little bit of water as well. And as you can see as well, I'm using this quite sparingly, as I wanted it to just be a small feature of the armour. And here are some photos of the completed miniature. So I hope you found this tutorial useful today. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again in the next one.